Foreign direct investment, FDI, in Tanzania comes from a diverse range of countries, reflecting the country's strategic location, natural resources and growing economy. Tanzania has attracted significant FDI in sectors such as mining, energy, agriculture, infrastructure and tourism. Below is an overview of the major countries contributing to FDI in Tanzania based on historical trends and available data up to October 2023. Note that specific rankings and amounts may vary over time. Top foreign direct investors in Tanzania by country, China. China is one of the largest investors in Tanzania, particularly in infrastructure projects such as roads, railways, ports and energy. Chinese companies are also active in mining and manufacturing. Examples: China Civil Engineering Construction Corporation, CEC in infrastructure, China Railway Construction Corporation, CRCC, and investments in the Bagamoyo port project. United Kingdom. The UK has a long history of investment in Tanzania, particularly in mining, agriculture and finance. British companies are also involved in Tanzania's oil and gas sector. Examples: AngloGold Ashanti Mining, Tullow Oil, Oil and Gas, and Barclays Bank, now ABSA Tanzania. South Africa. South African companies are major players in Tanzania's banking, telecommunications and retail sectors. Examples: Vodacom Tanzania Telecommunications, Standard Bank Banking and ShopRite Retail. India. Indian investors are prominent in Tanzania's manufacturing, trade and services sectors. Many Indian-owned businesses operate in textiles, pharmaceuticals and retail. Examples include Tata Africa in automotive and manufacturing, and numerous small and medium-sized enterprises. United States. The US invests in Tanzania's energy, agriculture and technology sectors. American companies are also involved in Tanzania's oil and gas industry. Examples: ExxonMobil and Chevron have shown interest in Tanzania's natural gas sector, while Coca-Cola and PepsiCo have significant operations in the beverage industry. Canada. Canadian companies are heavily invested in Tanzania's mining sector, particularly in gold and other minerals. Examples include Barrick Gold Corporation in mining and Acacia Mining, now part of Barrick Gold. Kenya. As a neighboring East African Community EEAC member, Kenya invests heavily in Tanzania's banking, manufacturing and services sectors. Examples include Equity Bank, Kenya Commercial Bank, KCB and Bidco Tanzania in manufacturing. United Arab Emirates, UAE. The UAE has shown increasing interest in Tanzania's energy and infrastructure sectors. Investments are often channeled through Dubai-based companies. Examples include investments in ports, logistics, and renewable energy projects. Japan. Japan invests in Tanzania's infrastructure, energy, and agriculture sectors. Japanese companies are also involved in technology transfer and development projects. Examples include Toyota Tanzania in the automotive sector and investments in renewable energy. Netherlands. Dutch investments are primarily in agriculture, particularly in flower farming and horticulture. The Netherlands is also involved in renewable energy projects. Examples: flower farms in the Arusha region and investments in solar energy. Sectors attracting FDI in Tanzania. Mining. Tanzania is rich in minerals such as gold, diamonds, tanzanite and natural gas, attracting significant FDI from countries like Canada, South Africa and the UK. Energy. The discovery of natural gas reserves has attracted investments from companies like Shell, ExxonMobil and Ofer Energy. Agriculture. Investors are drawn to Tanzania's fertile land and favorable climate, with investments in coffee, tea, sugar and horticulture. Infrastructure. Roads, railways, ports and energy projects are major areas of investment, often funded by Chinese and European companies. Tourism. Tanzania's wildlife and natural beauty attract investments in hotels, lodges and tourism-related services. Factors driving FDI in Tanzania. Natural resources. Tanzania's mineral wealth, Natural gas reserves and fertile land attract resource-seeking investors. Strategic location. Tanzania's position in East Africa makes it a gateway to regional markets in the EAC and SADC. Economic reforms. The Tanzanian government has implemented reforms to improve the business environment and attract foreign investors. Infrastructure development. Ongoing infrastructure projects, often funded by foreign investors, enhance Tanzania's attractiveness as an investment destination. Challenges for FDI in Tanzania. Bureaucracy and corruption. Red tape and corruption can deter investors. Infrastructure gaps. Despite improvements, infrastructure remains underdeveloped in some areas. Political instability, concerns about political stability and governance can affect investor confidence. Policy uncertainty. Changes in government policies and regulations can create uncertainty for investors. Tanzania's FDI landscape is diverse, with significant contributions from China, the UK, South Africa, India, and other countries. While the country offers attractive opportunities, particularly in natural resources and infrastructure, challenges such as bureaucracy and political risks remain. For sustained FDI growth, Tanzania must continue to improve its business environment and address these challenges. The data on foreign direct investment, FDI, in Tanzania by country and sector is typically sourced from a combination of official reports, international organizations, and reputable research institutions. Below are the primary sources of such data. Government of Tanzania, Tanzania Investment Center, TIC. The TIC is the primary government agency responsible for promoting and facilitating investment in Tanzania. It publishes annual reports and data on FDI inflows, including the countries of origin and sectors attracting investment. Website www.tic.go.tz. Bank of Tanzania, BOT. The central bank publishes detailed reports on the country's balance of payments, which include FDI statistics. These reports often break down FDI by source country and sector. Website www.bot.go.tz. National Bureau of Statistics, NBS. The NBS provides economic data including FDI trends as part of its annual economic surveys and reports. Website www.nbs.go.tz. International organizations, United Nations Conference on Trade and Development, UNCTAD. UNCTAD publishes the World Investment Report, which provides global and country-specific FDI data, including Tanzania. It tracks FDI inflows, outflows, and trends by sector and source country. You can find more information on their website, unctad.org. World Bank. The World Bank provides data on FDI inflows to Tanzania as part of its World Development Indicators (WDI) database. It also publishes reports on Tanzania's investment climate. For more details, visit their website data.worldbank.org. International Monetary Fund, IMF. The IMF includes FDI data in its annual country reports and balance of payment statistics for Tanzania. For further information, check out their website www.imf.org. African Development Bank, AfDB. The AfDB publishes reports on economic trends in Africa, including foreign direct investment flows to Tanzania. Website www.afdb.org. Ernst & Young Africa Attractiveness Reports. YY publishes annual reports on FDI trends in Africa, including Tanzania, with insights into source countries and sectors. Website www.i.com. FDI Intelligence, Financial Times. FDI Intelligence tracks global FDI projects and provides data on investments in Tanzania by country and sector. Website www.fdintelligence.com. Brookings Institution. Research organizations like Brookings often analyze foreign direct investment trends in Africa, including Tanzania, based on publicly available data. Website www.brookings.edu. News and media outlets: Reuters, Bloomberg, and the East African. These media outlets often report on major foreign direct investment deals and trends in Tanzania, citing government and private sector sources. Examples include reports on Chinese investments in infrastructure or Canadian investments in mining, company announcements and press releases.
Check one, check.
Many multinational companies publicly announce their investments in Tanzania. For example, Barrick Gold Corporation from Canada announces mining investments. Total Energies from France and Sinop from China announce oil and gas projects. Vodacom and MTN, both from South Africa, announced telecommunications investments. Academic and research publications. Universities and research institutions often publish studies on FDI in Tanzania, analyzing trends, challenges and opportunities. For example, research papers from the University of Dar es Salaam or international journals like the Journal of African Economies, how the data is compiled. The data is typically compiled from government records such as those from the Tanzania Investment Center, TIC, Bank of Tanzania, BOT, and the National Bureau of Statistics, NBS. Additionally, surveys and reports from international organizations like UNCTAD and the World Bank play a significant role. Media reports on major investment deals, as well as company disclosures and press releases, are also valuable sources. The limitations of the data. Timeliness. FDI data is often published with a lag, so the most recent trends may not be immediately available. Accuracy, informal or unrecorded investments may not be captured in official statistics. Sectoral breakdown. Some reports may not provide detailed breakdowns by sector or source country. Conclusion. The data on FDI in Tanzania is sourced from a combination of government agencies, international organizations, private sector reports and media outlets. For the most accurate and up-to-date information, it is recommended to consult official sources like the Tanzania Investment Center, TIC, and Bank of Tanzania, BOT, as well as international reports from UNCTAD and the World Bank.